Welcome to another edition of Trading Psychology. Today's topic is called Probabilities Part 2. Probabilities Part 2. Guys, I'm excited because I want to just drop some nuggets. I want to drop some nuggets of wisdom. I'm excited for everyone that's on the call. I'm excited for you being on the call. If you are excited for being on the call, please put number 5. I want the vibrations to be lifted up. I want your energy to be lifted up. I want you to be like, Jace! You see, I have to come with energy. There's no other option. I have to come with the fire or some. I have to come with the fire there. All right, let's get to it. Guys, today, I want you to open up your heart. Number 1. Morning. I want you to open up your heart. I want you to open up your mindset, and I want you to receive what I'm going to say today. I want you to receive in the spirit of love what I'm going to say today. I want you to begin to make a difference. In the group chat, let's write make a difference. Thank you, Nyasha. Make a difference. Okay. Why am I saying that? Because I want the mentorship and the mentality of the team to be, I have to go and make a difference. I have to go and implement something that's going to make change. I have to go and change my vicinity. I have to go and change my atmosphere. I have to go and change my culture. I have to go and change my community. I have to go and change my community. Like you want to go and make a difference. Am I resonating with someone? Who's on this call? I asked in the group chat yesterday on one of my team trainings, I asked, tell me one thing you love about this company. Tell me one thing you love about I Am Mastery Academy, MA Finance. Tell me one thing that you like about MA Finance. I want to see what you guys are grateful for. I want to see, for all those that are recording, I'm going to read it out. The community, they say, it gives you a chance. Wow. The positivity, opportunities, feels like family. Wow, made a difference. Support, community vibe, the drive, the support, emphasis on personal development. Yes. The wealth of support, family, incredible mentors. Yes, Maribel, thank you. Fellowship. Wow. Growth, family orientation. We have you. Thank you, Joss. I'm humbled. You and Pammy. Oh, I'm humbled. Okay, so I've now spoken to you about, and I've asked you guys a question. What are you guys happy with? What brings you to the family? To everyone that's new, I want us to make a difference. Everyone that's new, I want us to challenge our perception of reality. Everyone that's new, I want us to come out of our comfort zone. Everyone that's new, I want us to take what we're going to take today and implement it. Write the word implementation. Implementation. Because what I've seen from a lot of people is that you hear stuff, but you don't implement it. Who am I talking to right now? Who am I talking to? You hear things, but you do not implement it. Be real. You hear things, but you do not implement it. You hear, but you not listen. Or you listen, but you don't hear. I don't know what the Caribbean's saying, and I know Sappy's probably laughing at me with the accent. Like, Kofi, that was terrible. But the bottom line is, a lot of the time, what happened? No, actually, April's laughing because April will say it better. But the point of the matter is, you go through a process where the market crushes you. You go through a process where your trading account crushes you. You go through a process where you don't learn. And it's simply because of implementation. It's simply because you're not implementing what you're hearing. Like, for example, today, I don't know if Cassie's on this call. I sent out a message to the groups where Cassie was talking to my brother saying how much she loves HFX. And in the group chat, in the recording, Cassie's basically saying that she's surpassed her limit for today, surpassed the limit for tomorrow, what have you. And then people are messaging me like Courtney was saying she's grown her account by 48% in a week. Look at 48% in a week. And you're telling me you're not making money. You guys are telling me you ain't making money, and there's people growing their account by 48%. Look at Courtney. Hey, by 48% in a week. 48% in a week. HFX. In the group chat, please write HFX. If you're not on HFX, you're playing games. People are making cash. People are eating. They're chopping. Just like Safi is. Eating and chopping right now. Hey, people are enjoying. Farouk is killing it. Guys, if you're killing it at HFX, please put number 7 in the group chat. If you're killing it in HFX, put number 7. Jessica Walker's killing it. Joss is killing it. Farouk's killing it. Courtney's killing it. Okay. So what am I trying to say? It's the word implementation. So many of you, like, I'm moving over to HFX. Like, I've got my trading strategy, but I want to get a piece of the pie. Okay. So, you know, I love price track. Okay. But I still want to get a piece of the pie because I'm not ignorant. I'm not ignorant. Don't be ignorant. Don't leave money laying on the table because of ignorance. Now, ignorance is this. You may not have been told, but the minute you get told, if you do not implement it, you are being ignorant because you've heard what you need to do, but you're not willing to do it. Who am I talking to right now? Do not be ignorant under no do not be ignorant under no circumstances. Don't. So again, open up your heart, guys. Open up your mindset because I want to drop some nuggets and I want you guys to receive it. So please, if you are new, if you're not following me, follow me. Pammy, if you drop my Instagram handle, so my Instagram is at Kofi_Texel. Follow me now. Take screenshots, take some nuggets, you know, repost it on my Instagram. I would love to celebrate you as well. My Facebook is Kofi Ajiman. Please follow me. I need everyone to get a trading journal. Pammy, if you drop the link for the trading journal, please. Okay. Get a trading journal. For you to become a successful trader, you need to have a trading journal. If you haven't got a trading journal, please get one. Look at the link. It's amafinance.com/product ame-trading-journal. Please get that done. Trading journal. Please follow, comment, like, and subscribe my YouTube page because everything goes there. All my content goes there. All the videos, all the recordings go there. So please go to my YouTube page. Don't ask me for a video because I'm not going to respond. No, I'm joking. I will respond, but it's on my YouTube page. All right. Guys, I need to celebrate someone right now. I really need to celebrate someone. And I want you guys to celebrate this person with me. All right. Last week, I asked a few questions and I said a few things and a few people came on to speak. A few people came on to speak and share. And there was one person that came on who dropped a nugget. And this person said, not £1, £1, £1, £5, £1. This person dropped a nugget. Who remembers that person who said, oh, not £1, £1, £1? The nugget she dropped was this. She said she came with the mindset she is an investor. Yeah, people are dropping in the comments, an investor. Listen, I want the group chat to go crazy. Why? Because we're family. We're family here. I want the group chat to go crazy. Let me tell you why. Because this boss lady, someone who I'm now going to mentor, and I'm saying it publicly. Stacey, you hear this? Publicly. So you're now accountable. I'm going to mentor this girl. Okay? She has not only just gone and passed her second stage of the funded account, fam. She's actually, she's waiting for the cash. Can we celebrate Stacey? She's killed it. She has passed her funded account, the real deal, the stage 1 and stage 2. She's waiting for the money to be dropped. This is what we do it for. This is why we trade, guys, because you're now going to get ridiculous amount of money. This is not the practice. This is not the stage one. This is the real money, real cash going to be dropped to Stacey because she's an investor. I can see people saying, well done, Stacey. In my language, you say, yay. Yay. Guys, can we celebrate Stacey? Like, guys, I can see everyone blowing up the group chats, but she dropped a nugget that revolutionized my thinking, revolutionized our thinking. She said mindset. She said investor. Stacey, I'm gonna give you 2 seconds. Are you feeding the baby? Can you talk? Yeah, Stacey's gonna drop a few bars. Stacey, share. Hey, can you guys hear her? Let me find you, Stacey. I'll mute you.
Hey people, hey everyone. Thank you for everyone congratulating me. I'm really overwhelmed, guys. Honestly, I'm really overwhelmed. And all I've got to say is it's just consistency. It's literally just consistency. Being consistent in what you're trying to achieve. Like for me, I study a lot. I study till I fall asleep with the laptop. And not because I'm I'm a bit of a nerd, by the way, but anyway. But consistency is what got me here. And practice. I practiced. And I practiced until, I was confident enough to start sending my trade ideas into group chats. And when I sent my trading ideas into the group chats, what happened when they hit take profit, it gave me the confidence to keep on doing it. So confidence comes when you step out. So if you're scared to draw up a chart and post it, you're going to be scared to actually take that trade. But when you draw up your chart, post it. Listen, I was holding on for dear life when I posted my first chart, because I was thinking, what if it hits stop loss? What if people say something? What if people criticize it? What if we took the step of faith and posted my chart? When I posted my chart, I don't know if you guys know Nana, yeah? Nana was like, why did you do that? I was thinking, what? Why is he even asking me something? I'm trying. But he forced me to give myself an answer. So now I'm like, okay, but why did I post that chart? So now I'm writing and I go, okay, the reason why, because I saw this and I saw that and X, Y, Z. Lo and behold, it went into profit. And so I updated the group. And I was like, guys, this went to profit. That day gave me the confidence. No, all my trades don't take profit, but the majority of them do. But it's the confidence of just stepping out, being consistent and practice why I'm able to trade the way I trade. So be bold in your approach to the market. The market is not your friend and you're not the market's friend. So you approach it with, I'm coming to take you. I'm coming to take what belongs to me because I've practiced for this. It's like when you practice your driving lessons, you practice. So you expect to pass your test. You expect to get your driver's license. So as you're practicing your trading and as you're being consistent, expect to win. Expect the market to give you profit. When I not all of my trades hit profit, and that's the time where my mindset is just off. But the times when I hit profit, I've approached it like, you know what? I am an investor. I've practiced, I'm consistent, and I'm confident in what I'm doing. I'm confident that I can see the higher highs and the lower lows. I'm confident that this is a downtrend. I'm confident that this is that and this is that. So all I would say is practice, guys, and post your charts. Don't be scared. Like, we're all family. Post your charts. Let someone comment on your charts. Let someone say, hey sis, hey bro, why did you do that? Because as you do that, Now you're giving yourself, you're answering yourself. You're not answering them. You're answering yourself, and you're giving yourself the confirmation out loud. And every time you post it and every time you hit profit, it's going to give you the confidence that you are a beast trader. We're all beast traders. We're all beast traders. You just need to go and claim it. Thank you for that spot, Kofi.
Wow, guys, jeez, come on, come on. I swear Stacey needs her own session, mate. She needs her own series. Guys, if you got value from that, put number 7. If you got value from that, put number 7. Wow. And look, I just want to say something about Stacey. She's a mother of 6. She has 6 kids. So I'm going to ask you guys a question. What's your excuse? I'm going to ask you again. What's your excuse? See that emoji? See that emoji? What's your excuse? Stacey said something really powerful. She practices and practices and practices and practices and practices even till she falls asleep. Now, I want us to get to that level of practicing. I want us to get to that level of being efficient. I want us to get to that level of, she said something as well. She goes to the market to take. Her mindset is, I'm going to take. Is your mindset going to be, I'm taking from the market? Or is your mindset going to be like, is it possible if you can please release, is it possible I can get 10 pips? Please. No, go and take it. Take the pips. Oh, take it. Go and take what belongs to you. That's why we invest our money in the education. Take it. Go and claim what is yours. Go and take what belongs to you. No ifs, buts, or maybes. Take it. But what does it require? It requires consistency, discipline, time, dedication, and integrity. Yeah? You understand? Yeah? All right, cool. So guys, I'm really honored again to, host this call with Stacey, share the call with Stacey, as she's dropped so much value and nuggets. Alifia says, when you share your knowledge, you grow your knowledge. Amazing. That's the truth. So we're talking about probabilities. I've learned so much in trading. And one thing I want to say to every single person on the call, everyone gives me nuggets. I've learned from Jessica Walker. I've learned from Courtney. I've learned from Pammy. I've learned from my cousin Philip. I've learned from Stacey. Who else? I've learned from some of the top traders in this group chat. I've learned and I'm still learning. But let's talk about probabilities. We spoke about it before, but I want to touch upon it again because I realized something. I realized that trading is really a probability game. Stacey said, not all of my trades hit TP. There was a massive nugget. Not all of my trades hit TP. But with our mindset, majority of our mindset, we're like, all of our trades have to hit TP. That is the problem. You see, and write this word down. This is called expectation. Write the word expectation. You see, we have an unrealistic expectation. The unrealistic expectation is that we think 100% of our trades are going to hit TP. Yes or yes? We believe 100% of our trades should hit TP. And what happens is, because we're not a series of trades trader, I say again, a series of trades trader, and I'm talking to myself as well. When I'm talking to you, I'm talking to myself as well, right? Because we're not a series of trades trader, we get gassed on the one trade. You see, we've not managed our expectation well, because the truth of the matter is, if you come from a probability mindset, your expectation won't be like that. Now I'm going to ask you guys a question, and some of you are going to be shocked. What is the probability that you are going to win the next trade? Let me see. In the group chat, what is the probability that Jessica Walker is going to win the next trade? Or Stacey's going to win the next trade? Wow. You guys are clever. People have said, oh, my ratio is 80 to 80-20. So they're telling me 80%. I would say they're foolish. The probability, I'm hoping I'm helping someone. The probability that you're going to win the next trade is 50-50. Who understands that? 50-50. It's a probability game. So therefore, you do not know whether your next trade will hit TP or whether it will hit stop loss. Now, if you tell me your win to loss ratio and it says 80%, sometimes you go into the next trade thinking my win to loss ratio is 80%. So you believe, or your expectation is, you're going to win that trade. This is where the problem lies in. The problem lies in because you have not managed your expectation correctly. So you assume, because your win to loss ratio is 80%, you assume the next trade is going to be at the 80%. So what do? Because you've won, talking to someone, because you've won several trades in a row, remember your win to loss ratio is 80%, the next trade you go into, you're coming too big with your boots. You're like, fam, I got this, fam. I'm a beast trader, fam. You're like, what? You're rocking out, like, because you have the mindset that my next trade is gonna hit TP, and you're like, fam, everybody look at my trade. What, fam? Everybody look at my trade. What, fam? Stop loss. You're shocked. So you told everyone, I'm a beast boy trader, take my trade. What happens? The trade hits stop loss. And this was the trade that you told everyone, because I'm Mr. PTP. Or Mr. I've never been like that, but I'm saying, just because I'm such and such, because my chest is all out, uppity. You're telling everyone, take my trade because I'm a beast boy trader. And let me tell you what happens. You lose that trade. How do you feel? Next trade. Fam, everybody take my trade. Fam, everybody take my trade. I'm a beast. Everybody take, stop loss. Wait, you're like, wait, hold on. I've hit my stop loss 2 trades in a row. Next time, everybody take my trade. Fam, everybody, stop loss. 3 trades in a row. You've hit stop loss. 3 trades in a row, and I promise you that can happen. 3 trades in a row, you've hit stop loss. The song is now, nobody take my trade, please don't. Nobody take my trade, please don't. Nobody take, TP, 1 to 7. Oh, you are finished. Who has that happened to? You've been so gassed with yourself, then you have a losing trade streak, and then you don't want to take the trade because you've now got fear of the markets. And then that trade hits TP 1 to 3 or 1 to 7 or 1 to 8. And it's all because of the level of expectation. You never managed your expectation correctly. You never understood the law of probabilities. You never understood that any trade can win and any trade can lose. You see, what you have to understand, the minute you get into the world of probabilities, you understand how to play the game safely. And what I'm going to do with the trade in psychology, because I said to myself, okay, how many topics can I keep going over? I said, no, keep making up. But I was like, I need to keep going over the most foundational topics again and again and again and again and again until we are able to really have that implemented. And that's why I dropped that word implementation. Because a lot of you have heard me, but you haven't followed the instructions. Sometimes Kofi's heard Kofi, but Kofi hasn't followed the instructions. I want you to take action today. I want you to implement what you are hearing. I want you to understand the law of probabilities. Write this down, please, guys. Write this down. Don't take more risk on any trade because you think it's a good idea. I'll say that again. Don't take any more risk on any trade because you think it's a good idea. I'm talking to someone right now. I'm talking to myself, actually. There's times I've done that. I'm like, this trade is going to bang. Oh my gosh, this trade is going to bang. This trade is going to be like this trade. I know, I just know that I know it's just going to drop 40 pips. It's going to drop 60 pips. It's going to drop 100 pips. I know. I just know every confirmation is lining up. Everything is lining up. It's just perfect. Like the wedge, the pitchfork, the harmonic pattern, the break and retest, everything, the EMAs. Oh my days. Do not take any more risk on a trade because you think it's a good idea. Because I promise you, any trade, because of the law of probabilities, can go against you. Do you know there's been people that I've been speaking to that have done so well with trading, and what's happened is because they didn't understand the law of probabilities, they've had a winning streak for so long. They've been gassed for so long. They've worked hard for so long and they've made so much money. And what happens is the market is lying to you. The market is lying to you, or you're actually lying to yourself. But as you're lying to yourself, it's making you become overly confident. So guess what happens? What then happens is that you take on more risk. Please be truthful. In this group chat, let me know, just put a me, if you've taken more risk on a trade because you've done so well previously. Josh, Alethea, Carter, Joy, Karina. Yeah. Roy, okay. Wow. April, me. April did in capital letters. Stacy. Amazing. Okay. Oh, Jessica Walker. You're good, girl. Jessica Walker's good. I'm going to ask you in a minute, Jessica Walker. Jackie's good. Not yet. Even on signals. All right, cool. So you have not, most of you have taken more risk on the trade. Now, how many of you have won the next trade that you took? So all those people that took the extra risk, how many of you won that trade? No, just the next one. Imagine the next one. After you've been excited, the next trade you've taken, how many of you have won it? Okay. I see yes, I see no. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, cool. Can you see the randomness of the responses? Some have won it, some haven't. This is my concern, guys. My concern is that I have not had 100% everybody say we all won the next trade. This is the law of probabilities. I'm hoping with what I'm saying today and the implementation I'm giving that you're going to take on board the probability mindset. You have to be like, I cannot determine whether this trade is going to win or whether it's going to lose. So what you have to do is set your stop loss. Some of you don't even put stop losses in. I'm talking to some people. Some of you don't put stop losses in. Write this down, please. Hope is for the hopeless. Write this down. Hope is for the hopeless. Put your hand up. This is me back at Dizzle. Put your hand up if you've ever hoped the trade is going to turn around. You're hoping. Oh, okay. You're like, I've seen this before. I've seen this before. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to remove my stop loss, and I'm hoping. What I love about trading is that everyone goes through the same emotions at the same time at different intervals. I'm hoping that the trade is going to come back. I just know it's going to come back. I just know it's going to come back. I just know it's going to come back. I know it's going to come back. You know, people are doing whatever mysticism. They're crossing their fingers. They're praying to God. They're doing whatever. Like they're praying. God ain't going to help you. He ain't helping you. He didn't help me. He ain't going to help you either. Listen, you can't be crossing your fingers. Listen. Listen. God don't deal with foolish people. That's your decision. A stop loss is there to protect you. You remove your stop loss and hope. He's like, this child, hey, he has to learn. Hope is for the hopeless. Let me give you another example. Who's ever had this? Oh, who's ever had this? You have good R to R, right? So your R to R is normally 1 to 3. Yeah, your R to R is 1 to 3. So that's risk to reward. You're willing to lose 10 pips to gain 30 pips. How many of you have placed a trade and it's gone to 1.2 and then it's reversed and hit a stop loss? Let me see. It's gone to 1.2 and it's reversed and hit a stop loss. Okay. All right. Cool. So what happens on the next trade? Remember probabilities. What's going to happen in the next trade? No, okay, let's do 3 trades. So the next trade, 1.3, 1 to 3, R to R. It gets to 1.2, then it reverses and hits stop loss. How many has that happened to? The second trade. The second trade has gone to 1.2, then reversed and hit stop loss. Okay, let's talk about this now. The third trade comes up. Okay, what do you think you're going to do now on your third trade? It gets to 1.2. Yeah, this is for people that don't put stop losses in or stop profits. The third trade gets to 1.2. What do you think you're going to do? Jackie says, take your bag and run. On the third trade, you're like, oh, I've seen this before. So it's reversing, and it's now gone to 0.8 R. So you're willing to lose 1, but it's now 0.8, and you're like, this is not coming back. You then take that. You then close your trade. What does it do? It comes near to your stop loss. And then it reverses and it goes and hits TP5. 1 to 5. 1 to 3 plus and some. Who's that ever happened to? The one trade you're trying to be like, let me protect myself. Let me make sure that, you know, because I saw what happened the last 2 times. Let me make sure, it comes this close to your stop loss. One time I showed a video, or pictures of it coming this close to my stop losses twice and then reversing it going the opposite way. And it's all because of the language of probabilities. Who's getting some clarity now about understanding this is probabilities? This is all a game of probabilities. Some trades are going to hit 1 to 3, some trades won't. But what you have to do is take action. So for example, as some of them were saying in the group chat, having 2 pip stop profit or moving it to entry, whatever you want to do so you don't end up losing the money. Because one thing Manny Canonic says this: don't turn a winning trade into a losing trade. Don't turn a winning trade into a losing trade. That's the worst thing. You see, if it's only gone up 10 pips, then take the loss, innit? Take the loss. That's 1 to 1. But if it's 1 to 2 and it's gone up and you're like, okay, I want to either take the bag or take partials, but don't turn a 1 to 2 into a stop loss. Either move the stop loss to entry, 2 pip stop profit, take partials, whatever you have to do. But don't turn a winning trade into a losing trade. But then again, don't take 0.8R. Because you can win 0.8R 3 times. And I know some traders do this. So you're willing to lose 1, but you're catching 0.8, 0.8, 0.8. But you lose 3 on 1s. So you're now minus. That's why your trading account is not growing. Your trading account is not growing because you don't understand the language of probabilities. There's some of my trades goes like 1 to 7, 1 to 9. One trade was 1 to 22. But I'm still physically getting used to it because it's a new strategy I'm using, a new method. But I'm loving good R to R. But I'm also understanding the language of probabilities. That my next trade might be a loser. But my other trade might be a banger. Guys, if you got value from this, put number 7. If you've learned something, put number 7. There's one more thing I want to say to you. In the same mindset, and this is what I'm working on. I'm working on this as well, guys. In the same breath, don't close your trade too early because you think it's going to be a loser. How many of us, put number 8, how many of us find it hard to hold trades? How many of us find it hard to hold trades? I'm just being real. And that's why I've had to be around people like Stacy, people like Francis, the smart money guys, because I've had to learn how to hold trades. But I've learned from the rule and law of probability, you never know. One of my trades the other day, just a banger. And I took a bit early, but it was a banger. And actually, I left the partials to run. So I still stayed in the trade. But I was thinking to myself, if I just left it, how much more percentage growth on my account would I have had? So what I want to say to you today, I want you to understand the language of probabilities. I want you to understand that it is 50-50. You do not know whether the next trade is going to be a winner or a loser. But what you can do is make sure that you're trading safely. What you can do is that you make sure you're trading with good R to R. What you can do is make sure you're trading with a good mindset. What you can do is that you're sticking to your strategy. Guys, I know there's about 1,000 different strategies given to us in IM. Don't go with the hype. Don't go with the hype. You find your baby, you find your strategy and stick to that. So me, I do HFX. I don't want to think about HFX. I just go with the educators and I do price trap. That's my strategy. Okay, that's it. I don't do DeLorean, even though I take nuggets from DeLorean, but I don't do it. I don't do harmonics. I don't do it. That's just me. You might be like, Kof, I do HFX and I do DeLorean. That's it. That's just focus on them two. Kof, I do harmonics and HFX. If you notice, I keep saying HFX because that's making money in minutes. Yeah, that's the easy way to trade. But for you to learn it yourself, you want to have a strategy. Okay. So what I want to suggest to every single person on this call is that you come with the mindset of being intentional. Remember the word intentional and the word to implement, implementation. I don't want you to hear this, write these notes down and not implement it. I want you to be like, cool, I understand this is the language of probabilities. I understand, and my emotions are not going to get involved because I know this trade may win or it may lose. So I'm not going to have any emotions towards this trade. It has nothing to do with me. Like, it's just a business transaction. It may win, it may lose. Do you understand? Can you see now how you're able to detach your emotions away from it? It may win, it may lose. No matter if all the confirmations are there, it may win, it may lose. When you have that mindset, you're going to be free from the emotions of trading. Guys, my name is Kofi Edgerman. I hope you got blessings from that. Let me see, guys. Write in the group chat one thing you took away from this. Let me see. I hope you got value from this call. Let me see. Let me see one thing that you've taken away from this. Value. Thank you, Zara. I'm honored. Implementation. That's it, Amanda. One thing that you guys got from this. Intention. Probability. Practice, practice, practice. Consistency. Make a difference. Implementation action. 50-50. Practice. That's it. Do not hope for trades. Yeah, hope is for the hopeless. Thank you, Kofi. Practice. Mindset and probability. Don't just hear, but take action. Yes. Perception and intelligence. Manage your expectation. That's it. Don't take more risk in a trade because you think that's it. Practice. Understand probability. Yes. Practice and consistency. I love that. Managing risks. Yes. You guys are getting it. We're all thinking like professional traders. The market is not your friend. Yes, Sasha. That's it. That's it. Guys, thank you so much. I'm going to be here I'm going to end this recording.